John Campbell here with a market report from Winter Livestock in La Junta, Colorado. This week, pretty light kind of holiday receipts for July the 6th. What calves and stockers we had, I thought traded pretty much steady. The cows were cheaper, maybe off a buck or two. Some of these high-yielding cows, 67 up to 72, with the bulk of the cutter cows from 60 to 65. These better bulls will bring 90 to 95, and the low-yielding kind, 85 to 90 cents. Quick reminder, coming up this Wednesday, July the 14th, 9 o'clock Central Time. It'll be Cattle USA as we have our first internet video auction. So get registered, tune in on Cattle USA. You can preview the videos there. I heard an interesting fact. Do you realize that over 75% of the independent cattle feeders have been eliminated over the past 25 yeyears? Yep, they've screwed, tits up, shit the bed, tapped out, broke. And you think maybe it's because they were just piss poor operators? Well, how many of them do you know? I know a lot of them, and that's not the case. You know, we're competing against corporate and foreign-owned feed yards and packing plants. A good friend of mine, when he managed a JBS feed yard, he managed it for several years. He told me the average return on fed cattle while he was the manager was $4 a head. Well, how in the hell does an independent cattle feeder compete against a profit of only $4 a head? And but that's plenty when you're making over $1,000 a head on the carcass. And the end result is that they're squeezing the guts and the life out of the remaining independent feeders. They pick and choose which pens of cattle they want to buy. They use their captive supply as leverage when they're buying. Some of them have stopped killing heifers altogether. And they make claims that the cattle in a certain area aren't good enough for them, so they pass on them. And to me, the message is pretty clear. You know, they don't give a shit about you or me. You're a pain in the ass. And the sooner you're out of the picture, why the better. You know, they're eliminating the competition. I want you to think about this for your calves and your feeders. There's good news, though. We have the government's attention now, a sympathetic ear, but it is just for a minute. And then they'll be on to other things with bigger voices. But please call your senator and explain the situation to him. Ask him to support Bill 949. That's the mandatory 50% negotiated trade. Because if you don't call, you might as well go to town and buy you one of them full bird headbands. Look like you pulled it out of the grill of the car, kind of a prolapse peacock. And then stick a fork in your ass because we're done. And you can just line up and join the ranks of all the other chicken feeders. I'll talk to you again next week.